Hey Jim, I'm actually going to be presenting my e-speech as if I'm going to be talking to the class, not just directly to you, so just to let you know ahead. Okay, good morning. As of this moment, all of us in this classroom are attending college, whether it's starting or maybe even finishing up with myself. Either way, each and every one of us are always looking for ways to better build or improve our resumes to eventually enter the workforce. So what I would like for you to take from the speech that I'm giving you today is maybe just a way or strategy to build or better your resume so when employers see it, it's eye-catching to them. So what I'm going to do is, when I go over topics as to ways to better your resume, I'm going to write them on a piece of paper just so you get a little visual. So the first thing I'd like to talk about is team leadership. Team leadership is like things you can get involved with on campus. Team leadership. And what I mean by getting involved on campus is sororities, fraternities, clubs. One that sticks in my mind is Eagle Ambassadors that works with the president here on campus. And what you do is you do volunteer work, you put together events, anything that really gets you involved. Leadership is huge to employers. It shows you're a team player and can work with others in critical situations even. My next main point for a resume is experience. Experience, young people are more likely in their job hunt if they have done some work experience. Employers like to see that you're working over summer breaks, winter breaks. Even if you're trying to maintain a job in college, that's a real eye-opener to show how motivated you are, to make money while you're going to school. Employers want to see that you can maintain a steady job, whether you're making $7.25 an hour or even maybe $12 an hour. But they like to see the commitment. They like to see you get up in the morning, you do your routine, you get to work on time, and you put in a full day at work. Next topic I'd like to talk about. This is a big one for employers to see on your resume just really stands out when they look for stuff, not just your grades. They like to see community service as well. Build your resume up in college with volunteering. Employers, like I said, love to see work ethic without getting anything in return. They like to see that you're passionate about something. Some things that stick out here in Clarion are, I know we have Special Olympics, can always volunteer there. Maybe an animal shelter or a soup kitchen around Thanksgiving time. That's all stuff you can put on a resume. Next is a big one too, my next topic for a resume. It kind of just shows how dedicated you are in college, how your grades really do matter to you, and you can still have extracurricular activities too, and this is accomplishments and honors. What falls under this category is maybe Dean's List, which you maintain a certain GPA, certifications, any kind of training, anything like that, and maybe even if you're vice president or treasurer or something of a sorority, fraternity, playing football on the football team, that's a big one. The next thing is just to get a little bit more in depth in it. You want to get involved here on campus. Anyone can come to school, do all your work, get a 4.0, but are they doing outside work as well? What are their accomplishments? So I know a 4.0 looks a lot different than a 3.0, but the 4.0 could be an A+ student, 3.0 could be a B+ student, and have all these awards, services. Now this is what employers are going to look for, is the B+ student with the 3.0, and with all the awards, and they have a lot of background, know what they're doing, well-rounded. So even if you aren't 100% qualified for a job, Employers like to see like a very impressive resume. They know that they can train you, get you the skills that you need just by seeing like how well-rounded you were in college. I want to go over some of the red flags that you could put on a resume that would be completely wrong, that you need to really like watch out for, because employers will see this and say red flag. First is job hopping. Don't ever put on your resume that you started one job and then the next week you had a different job. Employers don't want to see that. They want to see the commitment like I talked about before. Next would be grammar. Make sure when you're typing up your resume to always have good grammar, use apostrophes, quotes, like anything like that. Employers don't want to see that you're not well educated. They want to see that you do know how to spell and, you know, make the right grammar corrections. The last red flag is bad writing. Write in your resume that shows that you're intelligent, shows that you are good with your words, and not just, you know, add describing words. Don't just say, you know, like what you did or they, them, like put in there like what you did. So what I'm hoping is that you take from this little speech is right now in college, get out there, start joining clubs, joining groups, because like even if you don't think so, you are building your resume, and someday you're going to need it. Whether you're my age at 22 or you guys are 18, you're still going to need to, everything you're doing now you can put on a resume, and that's the big thing. Thank you.